Ang balita ko, 2005 pa lamang, nahatulan ka ng guilty doon sa overpricing and fixed bidding of the PHILHEALTH building, yung new building.
ATTY online channel, in the service of the Filipino online world.
IMEE MARCOS, go ahead.
Thank you very much. And SVP Liga, Rodolfo de Rosario, ano po yung Corporate Integrity Committee? At ikaw daw yung head noon?
That's the PhilHealth Integrity Committee, Mr. President.
Anong ginagawa doon? At bakit po kayo naging head noon?
The Board of Directors designated me as head of PhilHealth Integrity Committee, Mr. President.
I see. VP Rodolfo del Rosario, is that because wala kayong kaso katulad ng sinabi ninyo kanina?
Ano po?
Is that because yung unimpeachable ang inyong integrity kaya kayo ang pinili ng board para mag-head nun? Kasi sabi nga ninyo kanina, wala namang kayong kaso.
That's for the board to answer, Mr. President.
I'm sorry? Pakiulit po.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's for the board to answer kung sino po nilagay nila sa mga committee, Mr. President.
Hindi, tinatanong ko kasi sinabi mo kanina na wala ka pang kaso. Hindi ka naman kailanman nakasuhan.
I've never said that, Mr. President.
Yun ang pagkarinig ko. Kasi ang balita ko, 2005 pa lamang, nahatulan ka ng guilty doon sa overpricing and fixed bidding of the PhilHealth building, yung new building, katapat ng SSS sa East Ave. Tama po ba yun?
There was an investigation against me in 2005 when I was the head of Physical Infrastructure Resource Department.
But is it not a fact that the guilty verdict was issued against you, and as a matter of fact, si SVP Dalma and DM Marsan tinanggal?
The decision was arrived at 2012. That case was as far as I'm concerned, a persecution. I was charged, but I was fined.
But was there not a guilty verdict which you managed to commute upon the change of Dr. Ray Aquino to Dr. Banson, biglang naging fine na lamang?
No, I was not adjudged guilty until Dr. Banson assumed the PCO, Mr. President. So that was a case in 2005 that was decided in 2012. The verdict was I was guilty of simple neglect of duty and I was fined for 15 days salary, Mr. President, Madam Senator.
So you are saying that at no point were you criminally liable, but you now admit that in fact you were found to be administratively guilty.
You are putting words into my mouth, Mr. President. I never said that I was never charged, and that is
Yun
correct.
karinig ko kanina eh. Kaya kinaklarify ko lang.
Thank you, Madam, but that is not what I said.
Okay. So, ano ang nangyari sa Region 1? Kasi alam naman natin, kanina binanggit na ni Butch Bellica, nabanggit na rin ni Senator Subiri, ang dami nang nagbanggit ng Region 1. At ang alam natin dyan, kasama kayata sa 13 people who were criminally mentioned and doon sa fake cancer claims ni Attorney Emily Roque, pero ang ending, wala na naman daw na prosecute. Ano ba talaga ang nangyari doon?
Mr. President, Madam, that is incorrect. I was never implicated in that case. The very reason that I was transferred, reassigned to Region 1, but because of controversy and Attorney Alex Padilla deemed that I will be able to handle the problems in Region 1 during that time. That case was investigated by the Ombudsman. One employee from Region 1 was convicted and was dismissed from the service. Administrative cases proceeded against several individuals in Region 1. I don't have any official role in that particular investigation or in the determination of the resolution of the case, Mr. President, Madam Senator.
Please provide the committee with a closure report because as we are well aware, the Anti-Fraud Division issued a 200-page report. Pagkatapos nun, yung internal audit report, ganun din. Kaya lang, nung pag-filing, eto na naman, nag-disappearan. Tama po ba yun?
I am not in the best position to answer that. As I told you, Mr. President, I have no role, official role in the investigation and in the resolution.
Pero hindi ba RD kayo ng PhilHealth nun?
I'm sorry, Madam.
Hindi ba RD kayo ng PhilHealth nun?
Yes, but the resolution of administrative cases is a centralized setup. It was only during my time legal that I moved for the decentralization of light offenses. But during the time, all of the administrative cases against employees and officials are centralized. So the regional vice president has nothing to do with the process, Madam Chair.
Masyado po kayong kontrobersyal. Nung nakaraang taon, nung 2018, naaalala ko, na-renew at nabalitaan namin sa Region 1 sa Dagupan, na-renew yung building ni Secretary Duque bilang headquarters ng Region 1. Pero ang balita, ikaw na yung OIC sa Davao. Tama ba yun?
Yes, I'm very controversial because the people that are paying wants to pin me down. But let me state for the record that when I signed the document, I was still the regional vice president of PhilHealth Region 1 prior my transfer, Mr. President, Madam Chair.
Dalawa ang hinahawakan mong pwesto. Assistant ka sa Region 1 at the same time OIC ka sa Davao. Dalawang pwesto. Ubod naman yata ng lakas ninyo.
I never assumed in a concurrent capacity, Mr. President. I was regional vice president of PhilHealth Region 1 and I was reassigned in Davao. Now this is one of the reasons why these people are after me, because I went to Davao against their wishes. No, I have uncovered the anomalies that I have forwarded to the proper authorities. Maraming masalimuot po ito, but hindi po...
Masalimuot ka po, pwede bang tanungin yung napakaraming kaso sa Corpus Clinic na nag-umpisa na 10 beds, tapos taon-taon 40 million hanggang 300 million ang rinirelease ng PhilHealth. Bakit hindi pa na-file yung sangkatutak na kaso doon? Baka naman may update kayo na ma-share.
It is not true that the cases against Corpus did not proceed, President. I can show
bakit hindi naman nahatulan?
I'm sorry. I will submit the report to this committee, the status of the cases against Corpus. We have filed the PRC complaint against him years back, and the criminal complaints are being readied by the PhilHealth Office Region 1 for several counts. I've been monitoring the filing of these criminal complaints since I assumed the SVP of legal office. So if your sources say that they are the anti-fraud office in Region 1 and I failed to act on the reports, kailan po sila nag-draft ng criminal complaints? At kailan nila binigay sa akin for the filing of the criminal complaint? Hindi po regional vice president na nagre-prepare ng mga pleadings. It is the legal office. Ngayon, itong source natin from the legal office...
Ngayon po na kayo na ang senior vice president for legal. Pinursige ba ninyo itong mga kasong ito? Kasi ang pagkaalam namin, wala pa rin nangyayari. Andun pa rin, namamayagpag pa rin.
We have directed the regional offices through the President, General Morales, to file criminal complaints.
But as head of legal and former RD of Region 1, with intimate and personal knowledge of all the details of these scams, wala ba kayong ginawa on your own? Or lagi na lang tayo nag-iintay sa sino mang regional na nariyan?
Mr. President, Madam, I have the guidelines on how the criminal complaints and the PRC complaints will be filed in the regional offices. This is a perennial problem of PhilHealth where criminal complaints are not filed. During my time as SBP Legal, I have forwarded numerous documents to the National Bureau of Investigation based on the MIDAS report, that identified where the incidence of fraud is so rampant. At hindi po Region 1 po yan, ma'am. Hindi po mapabait, mas marami pong matitino sa Region 1. These groups that are after my head are the group where we identify this rampant fraud. Facing...
No, Mr. President.
Senator Marcos, just a minute. With your indulgence.
Yes, please.
Rosario keeps on mentioning these groups or these persons against him. Who are they?
Mr. President, in 2018, if I may give a background, in 2018, the Health Informatics and Data Analytics Committee presented to the Anti-Fraud Task Force. Before there was an Anti-Fraud Task Force composed by board members. So they presented the results of a data analytics study that showed the incidence of fraud in the different areas of the country. This particular report prompted the management then to reassign employees. To reassign employees, the regional heads, for a more transparent investigation. This is the reason that I was reassigned from Region 1 to Davao, since all regional presidents were affected.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
That's not my question. That is an answer to if I asked you why. I'm not asking you why. I asked you who are these that are against you. You have mentioned it twice or three times to Senator Marcos.
Thank you, Mr.
Sino sila na bakit
These are the people that
bakit sila galit sa'yo?
These are the people that have been identified by Dr. Obet Salvador during last year's Blue Ribbon Committee, Mr. President. They have been charged administratively for different offenses. And it happened that some of these cases were filed during my time as SBP Legal. So they are claiming that they have been oppressed. But the truth of the matter is the reason why for all this brouhaha and all these troubles is because it started when they are being reassigned. So yun po yung kadahilanan doon. 20 years mahigit po doon sila sa mga posisyon nila. Meron po kaming
Point of order, Mr. President.
na nagbigay ng pera yung hospital sa kanila para ayusin yung mga kaso. Pero yung mga witness po nag-back out eventually, no?
So you're saying these are people that you have filed cases again?
Yes, sir. The cases were filed during their time. It was the PhilHealth board that filed the cases. Not,
So where are these people now?
They are still assigned, where they are assigned right now, but two of them are on floating status. They are reporting to the central office. They used to report to General Augustus de Villa under the office of the SBP operations.
So bakit, anyway, you may continue, Senator Marcos. I'm not satisfied.
Yes, may I therefore request from SVP Del Rosario a closure report or at least a synopsis of the 2005 case under Dr. Ray Aquino regarding the rigged bidding and overprice of the PhilHealth HQ and his alleged participation in the same, although he denies that. Also, may I inquire if there is a report of the 220 cases pending against Corpus Clinic in Sinai, Ilocos Norte, and his actions therefore. And finally, as stated by both Senator Villanueva and Senate President Soto, kung mabigyan kami ng listahan itong mga tao na sinasabi mo na pinakikinggan ko na nagbigay ng masasamang balita tungkol sa iyo, Ano ba ang mga pangalan nila at anong kaso ang final kaya naging dahilan na sinisiraan ka ngayon?
Thank you, Mr. President. May I just correct that I was not charged in any rigged bidding.
Like and subscribe. Watch the previous video. Thank you for watching.